guys, back here on another project. We got it's actually a 650J. We actually put a log arch on the back of it. But it also had come in with the end bits all tweaked and tore off of it. And as you can see, it's all bent, and look at that. Bent and cracked and tore out. They put a set of hot cupped end bits, and I don't recommend them on these little tractors. And by hot cup, you see that curved on the edge here. You can see it in the video there, but it's more like something you'd see on a, you know, a semi-U type dozer. There's an old one sitting out there. Something you'd see on like a 750, 850 with a semi-U blade, but just don't recommend them on these smaller tractors. It puts too much stress on the corners of the blades, and you know, these aren't a D8, they're a grading tractor. They're not made for that. They're just not boxed in for the strength and stuff of those hot cupped end bits. So if somebody tries to say a set of those, or you've got a machine with those on there, you know, somebody's probably got that dude in the corner of his stump and pried on it and whatnot, and tweaked that blade. This other side's bent out too, curved in. We're probably going to have to cut it out here too. We recommend just using the straight ones. They're just super, we don't have no issues with them. You know, they don't tear up. Those just put way too much stress on the blades. But so what we're going to do, we're actually going to, this is too far gone to try to straighten up and fix. It's bent in two different directions pretty bad. So what we're going to do, we're actually going to cut this whole entire piece out, plasma cut out a new section, and weld it back in there. Come off.
She's right on the bottom, ain't it?
Yeah.
Backside.
Let me cut it a little more. it is. We'll get that all cleaned up and put a new
Cut out a new piece, put it in
steel
there.
in there. Sometimes the holes aren't super true. I have to go in and knock all that slide off and clean those up. The thing is warm. This pair of pliers here. Take this over and see if she fits. See if this thing fits. I think that'll work out. We'll get her all leveled up, tacked up and welded in. Should be like brand new. Get that thing cleaned up, ground up. Alright guys, we got this piece all welded in here. Turned out pretty good. Got it super nice and flat. Got her all welded up in there pretty good. Got her ground back down flat. We test fitted, everything works. So on this side over here, I think what we're going to try to do, this last inch or so is bent down. We're going to cut this right here. Try to heat that up and bend that up. Flatten it out a little bit. It's not nearly as bad as the other side, but I'm going to try to straighten it up, make it a little better. Hopefully we can get that straightened up enough where it works, and this thing ought to be good to go. Alright, we got this other side fixed up a little bit. We kind of cut it and relieved it right there a little bit. Welded it back up underneath. And we actually kind of just filled this corner in a little bit, tapered it off where she's sitting flat so it's not rolled down at all. It's quite a bit, it wasn't near as bad as the other side, and it's quite a bit quicker than cutting it out and replacing it, but it should hold just fine. It should have all of our cutting edges nice and flat. Got this side bolted on. We'll bolt the other two pieces on and we'll see how she looks. Alright, Skylar just finished tightening up all her cutting edge bolts. Got nice new cutting edges, nice square edge. Got that all fixed up. Everything laid down nice and flat. Looking like it did when it left the factory, but we always stock cutting edges for these John Deere dozers. We can get cutting edges for just about anything. Doesn't matter what brand it is. So if you guys need something, hit us up, email us, call us. We'll put a link in the description. If you guys want to see more videos like this, put it in the comments down below. Let us know what you want to see. See ya.